Untitled, so welcome to the channel. My name is Molinda Jae and I'm back with another video. In today's video we're gonna be I'm going to be going over the products that I've used during my Loc journey and what I'm still currently using now. So be sure to like this video, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And let's get right on to it. But first, we're going to give a special shout out to Miss Denbi Naturals. She has her feminine body wash. She has her yoni oil, of course. And if you use it all over your body, it'll be considered a love potion. That way you can enhance your aroma whenever you are in public or if you're in your home. And also she has body butter as well. As well as the sugar scrub and bath salts and all sorts of things, so you can incorporate that into your self-care journey, as well as, you know, if you're on your self-discovery, self-transformation journey as well, you can add those into your regimen as well. So be sure to check her out at denbinaturals.com and tell her Molinda Jae sent you. Now let's get into the video. So today we're going to explore all the products that I've used on my hair, either back then and right now when it comes to the Loc journey. You don't want to know all the products that I that I have encountered during my natural hair journey, because I was definitely, and still is to a little extent, but I've gotten better now. But during my natural hair journey, I was a product junkie at its finest, because you're trying to figure out what products go well with your hair, but majority of the time is really sticking to the regimen. As long as you don't break your regimen when you're using different hair products, you know, it's going to flourish. All right, but with me, that was a whole different story, because I like to try things to see which one goes where. But yeah, that's a whole nother video in itself. So until that video comes, we're gonna stick to this one. So yes, let's go into the wash portion. So the wash portion is, of course, I gave you all a preview and of this on the last video when I was explaining my Loc journey. But I use the sulfur 8 scalp therapy, and and it's medicated and dandruff control. And yes, I found this, well, my mother found it first. Usually when my mom finds stuff and it looks pleasing, I will go ahead and buy it myself. So yes, we found this, and so far it has been doing its purpose as far as like washing my cleansing my scalp when I need like that extra cleansing. But this could be used as a pre-poo, or you could just add it to your shampoo whenever you're washing your hair as well, because it does help with flakiness, irritation, redness, and that is associated with dandruff. And so yeah, this is what is in the box. Of course, you have your bottle with the solution, and then you got your applicator that is about to like crumble right in front of my eyes, right in front of your eyes. Of course, it still has some of the solution in there, so you can see the solution color. It's like a little it's almost like a beige color. But yeah. Yes, that's what's inside this bottle here, is the solution. But what you're gonna do, you're gonna take this and you're gonna take that applicator, and then you're gonna apply it to your scalp, massage it, and then wait 15 minutes, and then you're gonna rinse out the solution, and then continue on shampooing and washing your hair. Next up is I have I have the Body Works Peppermint Tea Tree Cleansing and Clarifying Natural Shampoo. It is paraben free as well as sulfate free. So this is the bottle, and clearly I am at its last leg, so I'm gonna have to get some more of this. So yes, I use this as the shampoo. And yes, I have consistently been using this shampoo throughout the Loc hair journey because... Okay, y'all. So I'm interrupting right now because I forgot to add rose water to the lineup. It is good for helping out with moisture and also replenishing your locks whenever it needs a little oomph of moisture or a little oomph of good smelling hair on down the line. So yes, be sure to add it. I'm not even gonna lie, I did not use it as much, but now that it is where it is now, I will definitely use it. So let's get on back to this video. Okay, I'm back. My son had a phone call and it just ruined the video, but back to this. I used this the whole entire journey because I made a point to myself that I need to stick to at least one hair care line as far as like the shampoo and conditioner and so forth and so on. So this is the hair care line that I have been sticking with, is the Body Works. And yes, this is fairly good. It's very good. It gives that tingle like a peppermint does. But next on the list is I also use the olive oil creamy aloe shampoo, ORS by ORS, original root stimulator. I was trying to give them a whole nother name, but yes, I use this shampoo as well, in case this one runs out. But you know, however, this is also what I do, and I have stuck to it, is this applicator bottle with multiple nozzles. As you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 nozzles. There's 10 nozzles on this applicator bottle. Hold on, let me try to silence or do not disturb anyway on my phone. But yes, it has 10 nozzles at the top, so you can have a better application for when you are washing your hair, because of course when you're shampooing your hair, the target area is your scalp, so it can be cleansed and it can breathe. That way it can stimulate that hair growth. So this should be a staple for all natural hair households. Is an applicator bottle with multiple nozzles, because it will get towards that scalp area, and you won't have to be doing, you won't have to be getting this shampoo and then try to, stick in that area. No, get you one of these applicator bottles, put you some of this shampoo. This is what I did. I put some of this shampoo in here, the Body Works cleansing shampoo, as well as this ORS shampoo, and then I put some water in there. Sometimes I'll add this in there, and sometimes I'll add the sulfur 8 shampoo in this applicator bottle, and I'll shake this John up. I'll shake her up, and don't forget to put some water in there. That way it can have some that way it can be easy access for all the products to slip through and get into your scalp. But yes, everybody, please get you one of these. Every natural hair household, get you one of these. That way it could target the scalp area, and you can also use it as an oil applicator as well. That way you could just tag the scalp, or you could just put it on your hand and just tag your ends as well. But please add this to your staple products. All natural hair household members, please add this particular applicator bottle to your collection, because it helps. And the conditioner that I use, I use conditioner on the later parts of my loc journey. That means around the 6 month to now, I've started using conditioner. And of course, I only will use a little bit because a little bit goes a long way with me. I will use it as a usual conditioner, because with conditioners, especially this one, and with my hair type, it would unravel. So do your due diligence of, beware of the unraveling. Beware of it. Luckily, I've been doing hair long enough to, follow through and go back into it. And of course, I watch other YouTubers and other YouTube videos and see how they did on their loc journey, and then applied what they did to my liking. If you get my drift. So yeah, that's what I did with the shampoo and conditioner part. I'm gonna put that there. Also, on those days when I don't want to do a full cleanse wash day and I just want to cleanse my scalp, is the As I Am coconut co-wash. This is the #1, as you see on the label here, but it is the #1 co-wash, and I stand by it. The first time that I used this, when I was on my loc hair journey, I mean not my loc hair, when I was on my natural hair journey first, the hydration in this solution, okay, the hydration of this package right here, A1. It rehydrated my hair to the T. So I would encourage everybody to to get this. Whether you're on your natural hair care journey, it could vary. It could vary as well when it comes to locs. It just depends. But with me, I use this when I don't want to do a full day cleanse. So yes. And also, this is a good product for the mixed race people. Add this to your regimen, because I did recommend a girl into using this, and she has been using it ever since that day I recommended her that product. So yes, please go get you some rehydration, some quick rehydration with the As I Am co-wash. Now, for as locking the moisture, besides the rest of the products will lock your moisture. Sometimes this is what I do. I would do an oil treatment monthly. I did add that to my regimen as I went on my loc hair journey. I'm trying to figure out, when did I start that? I'll say about a 6 month as well, because during the first month, during installation time until about the halfway mark, you're still trying to make sure your hair is still intact when it comes to your hair locking up and stuff. But like I said, it varies for everybody because everybody's hair texture is different. I'm just saying, with mine, I didn't incorporate the normal hair regimen stuff until my hair roughened up a little bit. So yes, the oils that I use is, of course, the Eden Body Works Peppermint Tea Tree. It is light and refreshing, as stated. The oils in here is soybean oil, canola oil, sweet almond oil, peppermint oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, rosemary, tea tree, lavender, and tiare. Tiare. That's how you would spell that last oil. But yes, I incorporated this. This has always been a good staple of mine when I was on my natural hair journey as well, because it is light. It's a very light oil, especially for high porosity hair. It's very light. So, and of course, it does its justice. Yeah, you can definitely smell the peppermint. And I'm just gonna lather my scalp with it. That way I won't be too greasy with it on my hand. And then also I had incorporated this spoil by Rasta Loc Twist Jamaican Mango Lime. I had got this at the local beauty supply store around my area, and it protects and strengthens, it conditions the locks, lubricates scalp, and adds brilliant shine. So this is a form of light, it's a light oil that conditions. So yes, I added this to the regimen as well because it does do its justice, and plus a little goes a long way. I'm gonna say that a little goes a long way, because if you use too much of it, your hair will be oily, and I don't like oily hair. It reminds me of the Soul Glow commercial and Coming to America. So no. A little goes a long way, people. And also a 2-in-1 massage brush, massage shampoo brush. It does have 2 settings on it, and I that's the highest. But I got this from Vita Goods. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, there we go. But I got it from Vita Goods. So, and check that out. And I'm pretty sure by now you can get it off Amazon for a reasonable price. But during that time, I've been had that brush on the second time I went natural. The restart part of being natural, because I suffered from heat damage from sew-in. Yeah. Now on to the styling part. The styling part, I use this brush, to like brush, to look presentable. I'm not necessarily saying slick the edges to the T, but make yourself look presentable when you're having locks in your head, okay? And also I use this 3-in-1. Yeah, 3-in-1 brush. This is the packaging, and it's by Red Kiss. And you have your brush here, you have your comb, and then you have the fine tooth comb here. Well, both combs are fine tuned, but of course you have one for the big parts, and then you have the small one for the sideburns. And then the tools that I use to roughen up my locks, it came in this package here, and there's 3 of them. So here's the first one. Wait, I'm trying to do it so y'all can see the there we go. Yeah, I'm trying to do it so y'all can see. There we go. The 0.5 millimeter mark. And then this one, the double one. And then you have the triple one. I hardly use the tripled one. It was more so of the double one and the single one. I use the double and the single one a lot, but I hardly use the triple one. I'm trying to figure out what else would I do. Oh, this is another one that I have. This one is 0.75 as well. This is like a smaller one. Here's one. Another 0.75. That's the 0.75. So I got 2 0.75s. Don't ask why. No. Maybe just one for me and one for the client. It really doesn't. And the comb. This is the comb that I use. I had got this comb when I was in my 3rd month of being locked. So I use this comb, of course, the pointed tip to help for separation. And then this top part where the gap is at, that also helps with separation as well when you're trying to at least get the parting right done, I can do y'all just a slim demonstration, you know, just tug on the part. Yeah, something like that. So it gives you a better precision when you're trying to separate your parts. And I have been using this the whole entire time. This is the Black Panther Strong Diamond Edges 24-hour hold. It is for braids, edges, locks, and a twist controller. So I got this off of Amazon. It is $15 off of Amazon. So yeah, I used it just to give it a try. And of course, I'm almost done with it. And it smells heavenly. Smells divinely. But yes, I've definitely used this throughout the whole Loc journey. And I use the Unjackie Curls and Coils Flaxseed Recipe Don't Shrink Flaxseed Elongating Curling Gel. I use this. As you can see, I'm almost done with it. But the reason why I'm trying to use these two up, that way whenever I look for another locking gel again, it could just be 2-in-1. You know what I'm saying? Of course, make do what you have until you, make do what you have until you are done with it and ready to move on to the next. But I use this to like get the, get the hair a little, because the hair is already wet or damp whenever I'm starting to retwist it. So I use this. I get like a finger swab of it, and I just go across my part that I straightened out. And then of course I use this. Nope, hold up, roll that back. I use this first so I can define my my parts, especially when I'm doing it across. I use this first to define it, and then I use this next to actually put it on the new grow part, and of course separate that John, retwist it, and go on by my business. And of course I've been using these scrunchies. These have become my favorite scrunchies, hair ties, because there's no elastic. And when I mean elastic, like actual elastic, there's no actual elastic in it. It's just, you know, a hair tie. There's no indented part where it gets super stretchy and then all of a sudden it breaks. No, this is the best hair tie you can get, in my opinion, because you don't have to deal with all that breakage and stuff. All you have to deal with is the elasticity. Alright, and then also when I am retwisting my hair, I use these hair clips. I use the long ones whenever I run out of the short ones, the small ones. And I also use the long ones just to like hold it down, the ones that I've done so far. But these right here, these small ones, this small one and this small one, I use those to like to make sure they are in place while I'm retwisting the other parts of the hair. So of course I'll give you a little demo, so you'll place one here after it's been retwisted, and then of course if another one has been retwisted already, I'll get this long one and I'll place it right here. That way whenever I grab to try to figure out where I'm at, I won't be grabbing the ones I've already did. So yeah, that's how that goes. So that is it on the styling portion. For the products that I use to lay the edges. I do use Got to Be glue, but I only use a little bit of it. Yeah, I only use a little bit of it. I'll put this on first, as far as like to help get a little wetness in there, and then I'll use a little bit of this and use a tie up to tie the head around for the edges to slick, and then call it a day. Now, if I have a bad hair day, y'all, a bad hair day, or I just don't want to smell my hair, at least before it gets washed, I still use them to this day. I use scarves. So I have this scarf. It's like super extra long. I got this off of Etsy, I want to say. Yeah, Etsy. Yeah, it's super long. And then here's another one. I have to get some more of these, but here's another one. It's super long. This is for especially when I have those casuals. And then of course I have the blue one. Here's the blue one here. Very bold and vibrant at the same time. I also use these caps. I got this one off of Amazon. These little beanie hats. You just place them over the head, and then of course you just let a couple of locks hang if you want to. And then I had got this one off of Ulta. This is another beanie hat, and it's by Grace. The Grace caps with the satin lining. This is one of her caps. I've been meaning to get an olive green one, but I haven't really got into it yet. Of course, I've used Turbans. I have got this one at Sally's Beauty Supplies. Yes, Sally's. And I recently invested in one of these, 3 of these actually. And it's the YGN head wraps. And I'll do a separate video of this. The turban wraps. So of course this is what it looks on the outside, along with this long roped area. And then of course you have your satin lining, and you're just gonna put on, wrap, and then circle around, wrap again. Like I said, I'll do a separate video in it, but I got in the color black, the color cognac, and of course my infamous leopard print, y'all. That's my favorite print, leopard print. And here's the leopard print. So I'll do a separate video on that. And bedwear. Lastly, the bedwear. Nightwear. So if I want to be extra lazy with it, which I'm gonna have to get another one eventually, because the elastic is wearing out. But this is a big extra large bonnet. Of course, you have your lining. I had this bonnet when I had the box braid hairstyles. So this came in handy. And then also this has came in handy now. It's like a lock do-rag. Also, it can work for braids and twists as well. But of course, you wrap, you tie, and you're done. And this is what it looks like on the picture. I had got another one of these, but this is the thick satin, and this is the thin satin. So I got this at Walmart. And I believe I got this at Sally's Beauty Supplies. So check those 2 places out. So I got this one for like vacation wise, but this is a staple. This is also a staple as well. And then of course your other satin bonnet. Okay, so yeah, that's all I got, y'all. Oh, and also when I do wear these scarves here, I use a dome cap, a satin dome cap, or just those dome caps that you usually find at the local beauty supply store. And yes, I put it on my head, and then I wrap these scarves up as well. And I also have this bonnet as well, but I gave it to my son because of course his hair mats up now, so I definitely got that for him. Definitely got that for him. But and to roll back to the washing portion, this is what I mean by like a netted cap that you can use when you're on your baby phase, the infancy of your loc journey. You just put your locks through those holes, and you wash your hair, mainly your scalp, y'all. That way your locks won't unravel. But this is one of them that I use. But the other image that I showed you on the loc hair journey video, please check that out. That's a better one because at least the holes are actually bigger on that cap. So yes, that's all that. Did I go over everything? Yeah, that's all that I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below on how you like the video. Like I said, I'm still trying to get used to this stuff, y'all, and I'm just going with the flow at this point. And I'm trying to edit and stuff like that. Yes, I've really became it really has become a liking for me to edit and be creative and stuff like that. But otherwise, yes, my mother is calling, so I'm about to end this video. I hope you guys love it. Please like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Protect your energy. Bye.